Hey guys, what's up? Rhoku here, back to talk about Tryndamere. Now, Tryndamere is one of the most powerful top laners in the game right now, and he has been one of the most powerful for a long time. So, if you need a champion to add to your champion pool to really climb this season, Tryndamere is that champion. Because he's quite simple to learn, it won't really take that much time and effort to really get the basics of him, and once you do, you have this really nice, rewarding champion that you will really crush games with. For summoner spells, we're going Flash and Ghost. Tryndamere runs into some of the main issues that Darius also runs into, in that he gets stun locked and destroyed in teamfights, so having the two movement summoner spells is very nice, and on top of everything, he can make very good use of Ghost in lane. As for our runes, we're going to basically go for this page. Tryndamere loves lethal tempo. It works so well with him because it gives him early game power, and it synergizes well with him later on into the game because he gets a lot of attacks off. We also have to stack tenacity because, like I mentioned before, CC counters Tryndamere, so we need to reduce the impact of that as much as possible. You can change the defense to magic resist if you're up against an AP lane, or change second wind if you're up against a lane who doesn't have much poke. When it comes to his build path, all we need to build is damage, nothing complicated, so we gotta go this build. You can choose between Gale Force or Kraken Slayer. Gale Force if you need that extra bit of mobility against a Kaidi team or a Kaidi 1v1. Kraken Slayer if you need to really just do a lot of damage against a tank, someone who just stacks a lot of armor. As for legendaries, we go all these 4 legendaries in this order. Crook Blades is obvious, it works amazingly with Tryndamere. Phantom Dancer really lets him take down turrets fast and lets him really scale up in teamfights with his lethal tempo. Infinity Edge just buffs up his damage by a lot, and LDR lets him cleave through everybody. Now, if you built Gale Force, you might have to build LDR before Infinity Edge because you need that tank killing power earlier on, but if you went for Kraken Slayer or if you don't need to have that tank killing power, then you can save LDR for last. But you should definitely build it because it lets you seriously just one-shot people with the armor pen. So that's it for the build, let's head in game. Alrighto, we're back with some more Tryndamere gaming. We're up against Renekton top. This matchup is going to be kind of annoying because he has Ignite. He kind of destroys us earlier on. But once we do get to our ultimate, we should have a better chance of beating him. I do think that anti-heal might be quite useful here. Damn. I'm just trying to cheese him with my E thing.
As you wish.
Didn't quite work out, but we didn't really lose too much. Okay. Let's get some wards out. I kind of want deep vision here because wave 2 push is quite risky, but we'll have to make use of the priority we get from it. There he is. I can't exactly fight him. I'm not Darius, I'm Tryndamere. So we're gonna Bing Schling and chillax. The Hecarim is still clearing his side. So yeah. The Zen went for like that. He just went for a red, blue grump. He's just trying to rush a gank or something. Like that, yeah.
Into battle.
We don't want to take too much damage from the Renekton. He also has sustain like us. Not as good as ours, especially once we get points into Q, but we just gotta hard win our trades. Okay, we lost the minion from our room there, so we are some XP behind.
Into battle.
As long as we don't feed him any kills, we should be okay. That's just how these matchups go with Tryndamere. You just survive till you get a kill.
Follow my blade.
Till they mess up after a trade, so you can just run them down with your ghost. Nice, that was even a crit. I'm pretty sure it canceled my auto attack there though, because I heard the sound, but only the damage from the E shows. Okay. We might be able to kill him once his fury falls off. Damn. I wanted to get a crit on that.
As you wish.
Right, this going. Oh, he went mid. Alright, I'll just push this out. Unfortunate. That gank from the Renekton was kind of huge there, but we can try to make it hurt for him as much as possible. He actually dies. This Echo is just straight smurfing them.
Now they die.
Let's get this next wave and leave.
As you wish.
Kind of want to see if I can cheese kill the Renekton here.
Into battle.
Just like that. That's so devastating for him, actually. Because he left the lane without his ultimate, he kind of just put himself in a position where if he just walks through me, I just straight kill him. And he likely used all of his sums in mid lane, so that was like extra sort of encouragement, I guess, for me to make that play. And obviously it worked. He lost a bunch of minions, a lot, and we killed him. So that's doubly good for us. When your champion is just capable of things like that, you should definitely go for it. Funnily enough, Renekton is one of those champions who's very capable of proxy things like that, where you just kill someone, go behind their turret, and kill them again. Or at the very least, stop them from getting to their turret. The main quality, like the main thing that determines whether a champion can do that or not is their sustain. If they have champion-based sustain, then it's not going to work. But if it's minion-based sustain, like Tryndamere or Renekton, they can basically do that. Or even like a champion like Singed, where he has such bonkers stats that you can just go for that. Stats and wave clear, of course. I don't want to go for a fight here without my ultimate.
Follow my blade.
Perfect. Nice, that was perfect.
As you wish.
Since he has no more ultimate, if we just wait for this to shove, take our time with the slow push, wait for his fury to run out, we should be able to destroy him.
This'll be a slaughter.
He's gone again. Where did he go? What? He went into the river. Okay. He didn't even use the plant, so I was like, there's no way he just crossed the wall. He tricked me. You tricked me. What, you have no E? Him using his E there was just insane. That's like his only way of kiting me. So without it, down goes the Renekton. Tryndamere is just all about patience, but unlike Darius, I'd say you don't even have to like be that good at the combos or anything. You just have to the mechanics of just auto attacking are so simple that the skillful part, I'd say, is just knowing what fight you can win. So as long as you don't take fights that you're just gonna straight up lose, you can very easily just snowball yourself. Our lane is in a really messed up spot right now because we had to leave because of the Xin Xiao. I'm not gonna take that fight without my ultimate, so yeah, you bet I'm gonna escape while I can. He will probably freeze this for a while, but because it's a cannon wave, the wave is basically just gonna push into me eventually. They find him there? Oof. Oh, they get both of them, so that's nice. They do they? Unfortunate. But it is what it is. He's gonna go for a Gore Drinker. Okay. Are they still going for it? Jeez. Gotta get the wave shuttle, I suppose. Don't do it. Do not do it. You can't stop me. Let's just kill Crocodile over here. Crocodile done these nuts. Yes, very mature, I know. I am the most mature League of Legends YouTuber. If he goes for CS here, I'll just straight run at him and try to kill him. Oof. Triumph Gaming, let's go. When I first started playing Tryndamere, I was like, you know, I maxed E first. Like the first time I play him, like without even reading anything, I would max E before Q. And I was like, hey dude, the Tryndamere in my game heal so much and they do so much damage. But upon reading his abilities, I'm like, okay, when you max Q, you not only get an insane amount of healing, but you also get damage. So maxing Q makes E do more damage as well. So yeah, just looking at this, it's like a maxed out Q with full fury plus the triumph can just tank so much. So if you can just do a play like that and leave, you can legitimately just tank that last turret shot with the triumph health and the Q health. But you gotta leave just as you kill the enemy, because otherwise otherwise the triumph will just get taken out by the turret shot. I did that to get a really good trade off on him, so if he walks up again, we kill him again. That type beat. Okay. I'll just chillax here. Nothing really to do too much. In terms of their team, there's not really that much they have in terms of standing in my way of killing them all. I can basically kill them all. The only feasible issue is they kind of waste my time with the Brand CZ and the Vladimir Zhonya's Hourglass and Pool. Like, that's basically the only thing I'm considering as, like, the worst case scenario here. But as long as I, like, leave the fight while they come out of their things, I should be good to go. I'll just freeze this until the end of time. No rush. Not going for the turret right now. The second ranked and leaves. Out of boredom, we take the turret. But for now, we're chilling. He'll probably recall, though. Not much else you can do, really. Okay, he's mid lane. Let's show this out. Nice. This gives us enough time to just take this turret. Alright, let's get the turret. Next wave, and then we should be good to go. Alright, let's fish for Zinzhou. Alright, he's in our bot side. I should just take this entire jungle. I'll see if I can get a flank off on the Vladimir. Kill him too. Okay. I'll actually kill the Kai'Sa here. Oof, that was professional. Really? Oh, God. He put that on our own ward, so I couldn't click on the lantern. God. If that isn't like the worst kind of accidental thing that can happen, I don't know what is. I'm kind of angry. Alright, let's go more to the reminder. I didn't really mention it in the guide, but we are up against so much healing that it's actually crucial right now to get anti-heal. The stats on it are actually not that bad, though. So at the very least, we get good, like, move speed and stuff. Okay, that's good. If you can get the Vladimir. Nah, they can't get him. That sucks. I'll go get the turret. Best part about it is I'll be in position to help out with the dragon as well. Zin is alive. Hecarim isn't. He lands it. Nice. Now we killed the Zin. Okay. We gotta leave. Let's hope the Jinx can turn the tide of this. Nice! Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I'll actually give the farm to the Jinx. I'll clear this out as Rankton pushes it and then go back top lane where I belong, my natural habitat. I'm not being given any CS. Sad times. He's actually going for it. Jesus Christ. Huh. Well, we're back to pilfering jungles and clearing top lane. Come here, boy. That sucks, but we did go for... We got a kill in such an overwhelming scenario, so that's not too bad. That's a kill on their jungler, so... I guess it's kind of worth it, but... I mean, we don't really make anything with the smite advantage, so I guess it's just a stupid 1-for-1. I really want this Jinx to just leave bot lane so I can actually take this turret. Kind of annoying, but... it is what it is. Someone else protect the top. Yeah. The best formation is honestly just Solo lane, side lane, and bot lane, mid lane. Are we just gonna lose that turret because we're not actually... Oh my god. Whatever. Bot side's more important than top side anyway, but... this is quite annoying. At least you get kills for it, so that's fine. He should be recalled in time to catch this wave. I should take this turret. Okay. Turret for turret.
Follow my blade.
Are they going for mid turret here? Huh.
You won't live.
Unfortunate, but we just get... I get this instead. Not sure what to think of the tactics of that. Oh, he dies to the Vladimir.
As you wish.
Let's just sit in here. Okay.
I am your worst nightmare.
When I saw that their whole team is top lane, I had to go for this. Gotta get an inhibitor or something. And
There's only a slow.
couldn't get the inhibitor. Sucks. But at least we opened up bot lane. I'll just sell the shield for it. I don't have much more use for Doran's shield. Ooh, that was that was nasty. Jesus. You always love to see Echoes kind of E in a way where their Q just follows them. I'm not sure we need a Phantom Dancer anymore. Like, we could get it, but I think it's a bit too late. I'd rather just go for my IE and just one-shot this dude. Actually, I think LDR is better. Because the thing about LDR is that it just straight up does more damage than IE when the enemy builds even a little armor, right? So this guy's going all in on armor. He's probably going to go for, like, Bramble or something like that. Or Randuin's even, or even worse for me. I think LDR is vital here. Oh, if he actually gets a kill on this in. Perfect, perfect. Buddy, if you took an alternative path, this would be a bit easier. Jesus. We kind of set that up. I can dive here. Nice. Oh, please, please, please. He doesn't have a Guardian, man. That wouldn't have even saved me. It's fine. Oof, we almost died, but we get mid-turn, we get their bot lane, and also the Renekton, so that's perfect. Nicely done, team. Okay. Let's get more crit. Oof. This is looking risky. Okay, he wins, he wins, he wins, he wins. Nice, nice. This guy is just straight up smurfing, Jesus Christ. I mean, Vladimir's playing well too, but the Echo keeps outplaying him and just destroying him. Jesus. That's good. The Brand has most of their kills too. Like, as long as I don't get hit by, like, Brand CC, I just kill him in, like, 2 auto attacks. Who are they sending up here? Whoever it is, it won't be enough.
Follow my blade.
Baron. Oh. Gotta threaten this. Okay. Let's hope the Echo survives so I can get a nasty flank off. We're not going for it? Okay. I thought we'd continuously fight them so I could get like a bunch of kills there. But it's fine. You can have it, bro. You can have it, bro.
This'll be a slog.
That's fine. Me for 3. And best part about it, the Renekton gets the kill who's like the most worthless person on their team. So that's Baron for us. As long as the Hecarim doesn't grief it, just do Baron. It's free. It's free. With Baron, this game should just be over, but yeah, they're doing it nice. Okay, I'll push down bot lane, get this inhib, then they can siege these turrets, and then we can end the game. We can go for a game end moment, guys. Thankfully, we have like a team behind us to actually work with. If we're doing these kinds of plays and these guys just die like minions, it'd be over. From playing Tryndamere a bit for the video, I've realized that too. Like when you're on the team that's losing, if you're playing Tryndamere, you have to just not go for big team fight plays like that. Because even if you do get 2-3 kills, your entire team will get wiped for it. And it's not worth it. So it's better to just go for split pushes and split the enemy team apart and kill the 2-3 people that they send to you. That's better than going for big team fight plays on Tryndamere. Like, unless you get a pretty good play, then it's fine, but, you know. Losing teams just get swatted away like flies. Okay, we got LDR. We should just destroy everyone and everything in our path. Even you. No one will be spared from the carnage. Not even you. That's a god, King Darius. I think he says brother, because that's the quote when he's talking to Draven. I don't have Ghost here, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill him. He also has Phase Rush, so you can just run away from my W slow. Huh. Wasn't my Gale Force thing gonna kill him? Whatever. I appreciate the the extra assistance. One thing I've been doing wrong is ranking R instead of W, by the way. But fortunately, we're so fed that that extra AD removal and the slow aren't too useful. We just kill everything anyway. Woof. That was just too stylish, man. Damn. Oh man. Alright, cool. We win the game. And that was a pretty good match, I'd say. Pretty properly played. We disgustingly played out the laning phase. That was pretty nice. And I'd say in terms of mistakes, there weren't really too many. Maybe some of our macro rotations were a bit crazy. But aside from that, we played it, you know, basically as good as it gets. We're in this game for longer. Can't end it yet. Should be no problem. Okay, we haven't ended the game yet. I was getting ready to finalize the outro, but now we're still in the game. Starting here. Let's get this Infernal. And yeah. Let's get the Infernal. I hope we don't grief it too much. Bang. Bang. Is he critting the plants? Oh. No problem, bro. I'll tank it for you. Okay, let's get in here. Kill them all. All that good stuff.
Follow my blade.
We just destroyed them. Oof, it's like Batman and Robin, except it's two Batmen, bro. Alright, end of the game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Alrighty, we're here with some Tryndamere gameplay to go along with the guide video. We're up against Darius top. Seems like every time I try to get into a champion, I have to master beating Darius, but that is fine. As Tryndamere, we basically have 2 times during which we can beat Darius, during level 1 and then during level 6, okay? During level 1, we basically have to make sure to just basically cheese him. That's it, just cheese him. But after level 1, once he gets his abilities, it kind of becomes difficult to kill Darius because he can basically just slow us and destroy us using his slows and stuff, kite us. But after level 6, if we can get a pretty good trade, we basically just kill another turret. So there's that. I don't know if he has Q or W, so I'll try to chill.
As you
We just don't crit at all. We basically have the RNG crit to kill Darius level 1. Rip. I probably should have gone on him instantly, so I could eat the minions and get extra fury. That way we would have had more crits to work with, but it is what it is. We'll just play the scale.
I am your word.
Tryndamere while you're behind is not the best thing to play. Yeah. Okay, we got our AD.
Follow my blade.
Let's just try to slow push this into him. We don't want to die again, because if we constantly die, then Darius gets huge, and that's a big no-no. They should be able to get that Tryndamere, that Yasuo kill. Oh, he didn't land on the Yasuo. 1 for 1. Not the worst thing in the world. Could be better though. She almost dies there. And has to flash.
As you wish.
I hate to leave this wave, but I have to go help the Janna. We got to. And we KS that. Nice. Cool. Alright, let's get top and slow push this out.
I am your worst nightmare.
If I can get him to Q the wave like that again, then I should be golden. Nice. Okay, it's pushing into me now. A trick you can do against a lot of lower ranked Darius players is if you don't want the wave round here, which is the point where he can just run you down, you just walk up and eat Qs. And a lot of Darius players, especially when they're low level, just, you know, Q the wave without even thinking. So now that's just hard shoving into me. Well, not hard shoving, but it's pushing quite fast. Gonna have to get Gale Force. Though, what's the face? Kraken Slayer is pretty good into people who stack a lot of armor. Darius' slows and stuff means that I need to keep up with him to kill him. And we can't keep up with him if we get kited. Ugh, we lose the cannon minion. Pretty smart from him, I guess. If I can get some more abilities out, he should be out of mana. Okay. Nice. We have our full fury. Let's push up.
I am your worst nightmare.
Once we get the shove out, we'll get a very nice back indeed. I do love a good conundrum. I don't know why I had to randomly quote Heimer Tinker there. Ugh. He's just one of those champions whose quotes are just funny for no reason. Nice. Pretty big shove. Even though we died, we're kind of more even now. But that's mostly because of the kill I stole. We should be able to destroy this guy 2v1, but I'd rather Diana come for it once she gets her ultimate. If not, then he just one-shots her. And also, Diana without her ultimate is not the most useful character.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay. If I don't know, you don't have your ultimate. Nice. He actually went all in on me, which I was kind of shocked by considering how I have my ultimate. But okay, I'll take it. Nice. Like, there was a world where I just get surprised by him looking to kill me there while I have my ultimate up. So I guess if it was up against a person who, like, has less reactions, he'd just straight kill me because I wouldn't expect that, but... okay, whatever, man. Kill's a kill. And we get a lot of XP on the Diana too, so she has level 6, so that's perfect. I didn't even mind you losing that plate here. Jesus. Okay, Mo Yasuo, calm down, bro. Not gonna lie, I don't like this skin. I always feel like Yasuo just looks slower when he uses that skin. Like, kind of like how God King makes Darius' auto attack slower. Though that did land, I don't like how it just pushed my whole wave. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. This is basically just how it is against Darius. You just can't walk up without Fury or your ultimate. But once we get our mythic, we should be in a better position. His ultimate is on a lower cooldown than ours.
Enemy has been slain.
I only make that work because I know exactly what his ultimate cooldown is. Oof. I just can take that. See, guys, it helps to play champions so that you're better at countering them. Okay. Let's recall, get back to base, get our good items. Just gonna go for pickaxe here. Ton of AD, which is good for us.
Into battle.
Nice. In higher elos, Darius is a pretty good matchup against Tryndamere. Most high-elo Darius players will just not gamble too hard level 1 and will actually just play properly, but in lower ranks like this, you can legitimately just play Tryndamere into Darius if you know what you're doing, and just sneak a few kills. And the thing about Tryndamere is that once you sneak a few kills, you get fed enough, and at that point it's just too late for the Darius to come back. Our sustain is from hitting minions. His sustain is from hitting us. That's why if we just trade intelligently, not take Qs, fight him properly, we just straight out trade him. I kind of like this guy though, the way he's playing Darius. He's making me proud. That landed.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
I'd have preferred him not getting that plate gold, but there's not much you can do about it. And on the bright side, with a few more poke, he should be out of mana. Then we can just straight kill him. He's gonna go for the plant though. Or is he? I'll do it before him. Oh, that was kind of int.
Follow my blade.
This is not a thing of I need it, but it's more of a, it's better for me to get it than him, you know? Because he's the one who's like, has to constantly expel mana to stay in lane, whereas I just hit the minions and chill. Okay. I should be in a way better position to fight. He's likely out of lane altogether. Nice. Let's get a plate. And leave. Kind of okay with the lane being in status quo like this.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Follow my blade.
We die. That's fair enough. He does get a massive bounty. That's not good. That is not good at all. That's not even enough for Gale Force. Yeah, I should not have taken that fight. I was thinking that 1-for-1 would be worth it, but it's not in this case. My bad. I think I can just wait for Gale Force, though. Alright, I'll just wait for Gale Force. Then we should be a bit better off. Kraken is calling to me, though, because, like he is going to get to a point where he can no longer just kill him. Whatever, I'll go for Gale Force. This is arguably the worst part about all this. I lose way more CS than him.
As you wish.
I'll just go for alternative means of gold then. And then, like, I'll just try to see if I can counter jungle. Mess around with the Trundle. I do have the Diana here, so maybe we can do something to him. He's going for Tribal Force, so he should be quite squishy. Okay. Alright. She's going for the red buff.
I am your worst nightmare.
Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
He doesn't really have something to save him, so I should just straight kill him here.
Killing spree.
Nice. Okay. Pretty easy to just kill Darius with it. Like, you have to basically set up ganks to the point where, like, you're not fighting him as two weak champions. As long as you have somebody who has some damage, Darius is so easy to kill. If you just set it up properly. So there, if I just get my W off and the Diana can get on top of him, it's over. He doesn't even have a chance. But it's all about, you know, making sure that he can't really cut you guys enough. Since he has no sums, he legit can't fight us 2v1. Okay. Let's see who we can destroy. He'll likely try to escape up. He's just fighting it, okay. I'll come for this flank. Nice. I moved down so that he couldn't flash, not flash, but dash through me. That's one of the premier Yasuo tricks.
Rampage.
My blade.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Not even close, big boy.
This'll be a slaughter.
I'll go for the Grump here.
Your team has destroyed.
As you wish.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Like, I do feel nice that I killed him, but I feel so bad for him. Because I've been in the same situation so many times over. Once Tryndamere gets Gale Force, and you can't just, like, kite him completely, he just kills you. This is also another reason why you don't go Triforce when you haven't won the matchup yet, by the way. Like, a big reason for that. Because this is exactly what happens. With Strybreaker, there's a world where he does actually kill me there. If I, you know, mess up my E and stuff. But with Triforce, you know, he doesn't have that Strybreaker slow to work with.
I am your worst.
So he is just brown bread, let's say. Oof, we lost a lot of people there. Let's see. Pike, it's not good. Could be worse though. Did you have a Draven? And Trundle. It's Trundle. The game's not over, but, you know, as long as these guys don't get gold, then there's no chance of them coming back. But Draven can come back from being a lot of kills behind. That's just one of the things about the champion where if he just cheeses a few kills, then he can just like slide right back into the game. Let's just not feed them more objective bounties.
I am your worst nightmare.
I'll ping him missing. Gotta keep track of him. Do you go for the Krugs?
This'll be a slaughter.
Risky trying to fight him over here. I'd rather just go for the Trundle. It's way safer. I'll just tank it and they'll one-shot him. Okay. Fair enough. Free turret. Huh. Not the best ultimate from the Fizz there, but it is what it is. Do we get them? We gotta get out of here. They're gonna kill everyone. Okay. Nice. When the Darius does not get, like, if he gets that reset there, we all just die. But because he messed that up, we flash on him, put him down before he can get some more damage out. Because, like, in low ranks, the entire reason why Darius is so overpowered is because people just don't focus him. So we put him down, then we put the rest of the team down. Pretty sure we can just straight end here. Then I have Pykar and Draven's bot lane. Let's just end the game. Oh, okay. Risky. Okay, let's just back off then. Never mind. Fizz just straight kills him. Oh! I missed that? Okay. Nice. Alright, GG. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.